Wait up. Wait up. You're here really early, but I guess you're ready for today's mods to be added. So, let's do that. But first, I need to quickly deal with an invader. I didn't expect to be able to one-hit him. Okay. How many people are we going to have flying over this damn wall with birds? Today's recommendation is by Hulk Benjack. I hope I said that right. And their recommendation was Mystical Agriculture, if I can spell it. Now, they actually recommended Mystical Agriculture 2, but I don't think there is a 2, and that would be for episode, not 2, episode 4. There we go. And the second recommendation was by Bloxy, and they also recommended Mystical Agriculture, but they mentioned that there are add-ons for it. So I figured I might as well add that as well. And I'll show the add-ons right here that were added on. It's basically just, so there's crystal things here, and also I think tier 6 seeds. Sheep, do you mind? Thank you. Okay, there we go. Add in the carrots for today. And if you'd like to get your name in a sign, just go down in the comments, recommend a mod for 1.16.5, and then I will add it. You'll get your name in a sign, the episode you added it in. And yeah, so let's get started with today. And first thing I need to do is we need to do some mining because we need some Inferium. And quick note, the world has been reset, so we might start seeing some structures somewhere closer to home. Okay, let's head mining. Now, for those of you who don't know, we're down here looking for Prosperity and Inferium Essence, because we can use those to make, where is it? Inferium Seeds. And you want these seeds because you can use them to make, say, stone seeds, dirt seeds, nature, nether, coal, and basically you can use them to get the other, diamonds. To get the other resources. So like those coal seeds you would use to turn into coal. So I wouldn't need to go mining for coal anymore. Basically need Inferium for everything, or at least as the start for everything. So we're going to start by getting that, and we'll go from there. I think I should have enough prosperity shards for now, so I'm going to actually leave the ones that I have here, and I have a few over there. And I'm going to make myself a fortune pick. Okay, let's go make that pick real quick. Now, I think we're going to make just a normal pick, so we need a binding, a head, and a tool binding. There we go, iron pickaxe, and now we need to add the luck. We need a blue flower, copper, and lapis. I think I have copper in here. Yes, we do. Now, cornflower. Okay, there we go. Flower up the top. There we go. We have luck. Now, I would at least like to get one level of luckier. Yeah, okay. So, we need, just gold and then a golden carrot. That's easy. There it is. Okay, now let's turn this carrot into a golden one. Then I'm pretty sure it's golden up the top, gold there, and then the 2 ender pearls there, and we plop this in, and it should be luckier. There we go. And that's about the best I can do for now. And I might as well just add a diamond onto it, just to make it a little bit better. There we go. Brings up the durability bit. Let's go see how good this actually is. Here it is. Okay. Now these ones already dropped a few things by themselves, so I couldn't really tell you how good these are. But diamonds, we've actually mined 1, and I know there was some further up. Here we are, so 2, 5, 7. So we mined 7, and we got 14, so basically double. I've already got a 2 stacks of prosperity. Okay, that was definitely worth it getting the lucky pick. Okay, so there we go. I can at least make a stack of the base prosperity shards. Plus whatever we have over here. Alright, first things first, I need some seeds. Let's make the base seeds and see how many Inferium seeds I can also make. Here we go, prosperity seeds. And then I'm pretty sure these go like this. Or is it the whole way around? I can't remember how to make them. Oh, right. Inferium seeds are just normal seeds, but then if you want to make anything other than them, then you need the stuff. Right. Okay, well, I can make 8 of the Inferium seeds at least. That's something. Now, while we're over here, I think I might need to set up some more of my Hydrangeas? Yes, I need to refill my hydrangeas. But how are we looking here? Decently full, I gotta say. Now, we are going to be using a bit of Botania today because I want to set up a tree farm. But I'm pretty sure in here, there's one that eats leaves. Yes, here we are, the Munchdew. It eats any nearby leaves and converts them into mana. So, basically, part of the tree farm will have a Munchdew and part of it won't. Reason there's a part of it that won't is because I still need saplings to, you know, replant. So we're going to use that, and I also want to use a functional flora. Here we go, it's the first one. So basically it transforms mana into a type of natural fertilizer, causing nearby plant life to grow faster. I'm hoping this will work with mythical agriculture, because then we can use that plant to have the plants grow faster. So first things first is I'm going to have a doorway over here. I'll just do this for now, which will go out to the... Well, I might actually move it over a little bit. I'll just, you know, I'll close it up for now. I don't know where I'm going to actually have it. Either way, I'm going to have a door around here that will take me off this way, and we'll have a tree farm over here. And then what I want to do for the mystical agriculture, which, how many level 1s do we have? I'm going to figure this out. So 9 for tier 1. Okay, we have 22 for tier 2. 22 for tier 3 as well. You never guess, but 22 for tier 4. 10 for tier 5. And there's only 2 for tier 6. Now, the reason I'm counting how many each one has is because I was originally thinking of putting every single seed into one, like, giant tree. But, or like tree trunk. That's not going to work when there's about like 70 to 80 seeds. So I'm thinking, I might do tier 1, 5, and 6 in one tree because they're smaller amounts. They add up to actually about 22 between all of them. So I'm thinking we have 4 big trees. And the other 3 will be, well, tier 2, 3, and 4 will each have their own tree. Which means I'm going to have to clear out a giant area. But I'm thinking today I'm just going to focus on having the tier 1s done. And also, you know, building it big enough so I can add the tier 5s and 6s. And then in the other episodes, I think we'll slowly work on adding tier 2, 3, and 4. Oh, we'll see how we go today. My plans always usually blow out of proportion to what I originally planned. So, first things first is I need to clear out all of the trees in this area, which is why I got the rose gold broadaxe, because that'll make things a bit easier. I do want to quickly check, though, how tall do we need to make these trees? So the trees will be about 88 blocks tall. So, pretty tall. Also, clearing out this area should help with starting up the tree farm, because I'm going to need a lot of wood for this. I already know that. So, I plan to make the tree farm pretty big. Now, how far back does this mound go? Oh, this is more hilly than a mound. I see. This area for now and see how we go. I don't know the actual size yet. I mean, I have the size that I want to do in my head, but I don't actually know if that makes sense. I just want to check how high it actually is compared to how big I'm going to make it, because I don't want it to end up being, like, too skinny for the height, or like too short for the height, because if it's too short I might honestly just make it taller. But at the moment they're going to be about, what is it, 88. Okay, this is going to be a lot taller than I thought. I think I might have to make this wider than I was originally planning, because like this is tall. Like it makes it makes what I've built look so tiny. Yeah, like look at that. Oh my, okay. Because I was honestly starting to think I might have to take these little mounds here down, because I don't know if these will make this thing look short, but no. No, it definitely won't. I told you things always get blown out of proportion, and I wasn't lying. Like, I love making these videos. They just take so long to make because of the projects getting blown out of proportion. Like, what if I do about there to here? Would that be thick enough? The thing is, I don't know. Let me set up the edge of the other area of where the others would be. Okay, so it would be from there to there to there to there, and it would go up that tall. I feel like it probably needs to be a bit wider than that. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, from here to there, so that's good. And off this way now. Now, obviously, these aren't like the set spots, but this is around where they're gonna be. And I think this is a decent size for the height, at least. I don't think I'd want to make it much bigger, if any bigger. Oh my god. Well, if this is gonna be the middle, we'll push it down by probably 2. I don't know around where the middle is going to be. I'm just going to quickly put that there. And we can start placing in our Inferium seeds to at least get the few that I have growing. You know, the earlier we get these growing, the better. Yeah, we can put it directly onto this. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you can level these up. So it goes all the way from Inferium farmland up to the level 5, maybe 6 with the add-ons. But I'm pretty sure it just means you have more chance of getting higher level stuff. Yeah, secondary chance. So you have a chance to get another lot of Inferium, I think. Just be able to get the Inferium seeds, and then you'd get like whatever's after Inferium as a seed. But I don't think they do that anymore. I think all you can do is upgrade the plot below them. Yeah, they still have the growth accelerators that we can get, which has a range of 12 blocks. Okay. And then whichever... Okay, and then the higher you go up, the bigger the range. But anyway, for now, we're all good. Now, question is, what difficulty will it be when I finish this? Because, oh, this is going to take so much time. I feel like it's going to be so cool once it's done, though. The payoff is going to be worth it. You know what I'm noticing? Whenever I do mystical agriculture stuff, why do I always have to take out a mountain? Like the last series when I got this stuff, I also had to take out a mountain for what I wanted to do. Man, mystical agriculture makes me do some crazy stuff. I was just thinking, with this stuff here, how are we also going to use the... Actually, I might test this out now to see if the accelerators or the plant that accelerates growth, I might see if that actually works. What do we actually need for it? Spring, we need water and fire. Water and fire. I think we have them upstairs. Yep, ring of water and one of fire. There we go. Now, while I think of it, we also need a tablet. Living rock and a mana diamond. Also, today's carrots have grown. Let's go. While I was over grabbing everything I needed, I decided to start working towards a Schrodinger's sash, which makes you run faster, and that needed a air of rune, which wasn't too hard to make. But it needed an earth rune, which we're missing mushrooms for, so I got back on track for the Agricarnation. While the rune for that was being made, I crafted the tablet and mana pool we need to be able to actually use the Agricarnation. Do I have what I need now? Yes, I do. So, plonk that on. And there we go. Thank you, game. So, we can put the water and the fire back, because I now have the spring. So, throw in the spring and the seed, and there we go. My Agricarnation. Okay, let's go see if the Agricarnation actually works with mystical agriculture. If it does, oh, get ready, game. I just need to figure out the radius, because it would not fit this one properly. Okay, so we'll plunk it down like here. We need to set the tablet to go into the pool. Yep. Here. And then we have the lever, which I'm pretty sure it's on. And is it working? It looks like it's working. Yes. I see things getting like little growth spurts. It's working, game. It's working. So this does work with mythical agriculture. Question is how much mana it uses is the real question. Yep, 2 of them are already ready. I mean, they were already close, but this has definitely sped it up. We have to actually break it, and then we get an Inferium and a seed. Okay, and you place back down, because yeah, you can't right click it. So you do also have a chance of actually getting the what do you call it, the seed back as well. Yeah, so how much mana? I feel like that hasn't really used much. What if you get multiple of these? I am not sure if they stack, but I'm also not sure how big the area of the Agricarnation is. Then I started playing a little bit on stream where I made some growth accelerators.
Let's see how this goes. Now, I'm going to leave a bit like that. Just so I know. Trust me. This is going to start flying soon. Okay, you do have a mushroom. I do want a mushroom. Stay here, sir. I will be back. Wait, I did have mushrooms? How did I completely miss that I had mushrooms? The Schrödinger Sash plan is back in action, but I only had one mushroom, so I decided to go to our mine and create a big shroom. Yes, more red mushrooms. Hey, there we go, it's done. So now we plonk that on. Do that. There we go. Make it. There we go. And how do I put this on? Like that. Beautiful. There we go. Inner arts. Look at it. Oh my god, look at this speed. This is great. Why didn't I get this from the start? This makes things so much easier. How am I going to crit when jumping is like that? I dodged that arrow. Let's go. Actually, critting is almost easier now. Where'd your alpacas go? What have you done to your alpacas? Have you killed them? He was possessed by Herobrine, I'm telling you. He killed his alpacas. It had to be done. Now, after making the Schrodinger's thing, I noticed it doesn't really take that much of the, like, mana down the bottom. So I'm thinking I do also want to get the Ring of Mantle because it basically gives us haste when we're mining. And I think that is definitely going to help us quite a bit, especially for while we're over there. So we need to make another one of the Runes of Earth. Actually, we might have a spare if the original time made 2. Yes, we actually already have the Rune of Earth. Let's go. So I need a gold pickaxe and 3 mana steel. Okay, let's go grab some gold. And also, if I can use the Ring of Mantle, that means if I have like tools like the Cobalt, I'm pretty sure I put haste on it. Only 1 level, but I put haste on it. And if I have this, it means I won't need to do anything like that with my tools. I can basically just focus on other stuff other than mining speed. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I got my gold, so that goes there. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the earth one over there. There we go. That goes in my ring slot. So we open this up. And we have the open ring slot, and there we go. So now I have haste. Let's go! It's a noticeable difference. Now, if I remember correctly, these do an 11 by 11 radius, so it should be able to cover all of this area at least. The mana pool, I will say the mana pool has at least gone down a little bit. Like, I want to know how fast these 3 are going, because these 3 have the booster things under them. Well, from here, it's basically just going to be clearing this out, so I think I'm going to stop recording. I guess if something interesting happens, I'll try and get it, but if not, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to get to work. So I think I'm just going to make an iron pick with some reinforcement and, what do you call it? And haste. Just so I have something that can mine decently fast and is easy to fix up. Now for reinforcement, I think I'll actually make a normal... Actually, I'll make a hammer and a normal, what do you call it? Actually, I'll make a hammer and a pickaxe. Because it's helpful to have both, so I'll make an iron one of each. Now, while I'm down here, I'm also going to just grab some of the iron that I just decided not to grab. Because I was grabbing that, there was that much iron down here that I was like, I don't really want to be bothered to grab that stuff, and I guess I'll grab the gold as well. But yeah, like there's iron here, there's iron everywhere, really. I found some diamonds. I don't have my fortune pick on me, so I am going to leave them down here, though. Oh, more diamonds. Let's go. Okay, and all of the iron that I got was... Did I get exactly 3 stacks? I'm just that good. But I got, I guess, exactly 3 stacks of iron, so that should be very good. Yeah, basically, I think what I'm going to start doing is using the iron tools for, you know, the main stuff like this, and then when I want to do, like, big areas or go mining is when I'll use my cobalt sledgehammer. Okay, let's get these pouring. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. No. No. You heard it, didn't you? The TNT blew me up, then the creeper blew up. Oh, thank god some of it's... Oh, thank god. No, now everything's so... Oh, god. Because everything's so strong, so it's like if I when I lose my armor, I get like 2-shot. Wait, what? Where's my armor gone? I died right here. My armor's gone. Don't tell me the enemies picked it up and then the game despawned the enemies. Oh my, I think that's what happened. Because, like, my armor should be right here. Like, I died from the skeleton. But it's not here, so I think the skeleton picked up my armor and then despawned. Do you know how many hours I spent getting that armor last episode? That was so many hours of work to get that armor. Because I think the skeleton was already wearing the helmet and stuff. Let me check my footage. I'm kind of annoyed. So that is what happened. The skeleton had my armor and then it despawned. And the reason it didn't stay spawned in is because enemies already have armor in this game, as you can see. So I guess even if it's my armor, it can still despawn with the armor on, which sucks. So I've basically just lost all of my armor because a skeleton picked it up. At least I guess I'll grab some iron, at least make iron armor for now, until I can get better stuff. There we go. Diamond. Boom. Ready. And a few of these have dropped doubles, I think. Yes, they have. We've gotten 2 doubles. Boom, boom. Anyway, I think all the drama's over, so I guess I'm going to get back to work and try and get this mound out of the way. Okay, so I've got the mountain basically sorted out, and now I'm sort of figuring out the size that I actually want this to be, because before I go and set up the tree farm, I want to get these set up in like 4 little quadrants, because I want to have a sort of walkway in the middle. Yeah, it's coming along slowly but surely. I also need to turn all of this into dirt, but yeah, so this is sort of the shape that I've gone with for the wall. And then, of course, it's not just going to look like this the whole way up. That's just going to be obviously how the inside's going to be set up, and then I'll obviously make it thicker down here, like roots and other stuff going up. But this is the inside shape, at least. Man, this has been so confusing, because I accidentally made them go out too much, so then I had to redo it, and I'd already done all of it around here, so might be able to do a bubble elevator in this thing. Does a bubble elevator work at 1.16? Let me actually test if it works first, because that would definitely make an easier way up and down. Wait, it does. Okay, good. Actually, I'm only just realizing how big this actually is. I think I might be able to fit everything in one tree. The trees, granted, still gonna have to be taller than what it is now, but I think this could work. This is the point where I started planning out the lots for the seeds, and also where I would place the Agricarnation, which in the end I didn't really end up using. And I changed around a bit with different levels and different woods, so I'm not going to show you much of this, but let me know if you would like to see more of this in future. And along the way, we also ran into a slight problem. Oh my god, Jesus Christ! What have I done? What did I do to the enemy? I didn't even look at him. Look, I'm looking down. What do I do? How do I live? What am I meant to do? I'm being chased by him. It's mad at me. For what? I did nothing. I respawned and I haven't even looked at you. No, quick. Just give me the box. Give me the box. This is fine. This will work out. Where'd it go? I'm horrified. Gentleman came over. He was mad at me. And it's like, oh, you know what? I've terrorized this man enough, and left. There we go. So this is going to be what one plot is going to look like. I mean, I feel like this is more than big enough. I mean, it's more than it's like 3, I'd say like 3.5 stacks, maybe 4. I think 4 stacks of each thing is more than enough. I think we'll have a trapdoor in the middle here, which will be how we get under these. Because I would like to get the growth things to be at least the blue ones. Because if I go growth... Yeah, I would like to get at least the blue ones. I mean, orange is probably the best I could do for now. But yeah, I would like to get up to that. Now, what I think I'm going to do tonight is just grind these, get the other 4 lots set up. Maybe dig out under so you can start putting growth plots if you want, and then tomorrow when I can actually talk again and it's not like 2 in the morning, we can start working on the tree farm, because I will need to start building this up. 64 is not enough. I guess I can start building up the walls a little bit. Well, there we go. That's that was about 2 stacks. Look at it. Okay, so let it run for a bit. I got all of this side filled up, and we've got a little bit over there. I also changed where these plants were, because I figured it's probably easier having just 2 per plot instead of 2 like over there and then 1 in the middle and having all 4 connect to one thing. So I've done that up, and now I think it's probably about time that we set up the tree farm that I wanted to set up, because I kind of want to get some walls set up on here. So I'm thinking the tree farm's going to be off this way. I don't really know how far off this way I want to do it though. I definitely want to have it come from here. Actually, let me make a little bridge real quick. I think what I'll do here is we'll come over a little bit like here. We'll basically just bring it down a little bit and then have it go across here. And then I'll clear the path for it as well. So we'll come up this little hill, and then I think we'll have the farm probably be down here. Problem is, it's such a hilly area, which is a little annoying. It's gonna do it down there. Maybe we do it around there, and then I can still take out some of the hilly parts around it. We'll still have to flatten it out a little bit, but it's definitely a lot better. And I'm also gonna need a lot of dirt for the Inferium farm over there anyway. Because 1 plot is like, I think, close to 4 stacks of dirt. So it's a lot. But I guess I'm going to clear the path over to here and we can start sort of figuring everything out. I think I might honestly just clear out all this area, do the flattening, and then we can come back and start actually planning out the shape, planning out the Munchdew, and just how everything's going to be set up. So I guess I'll see you when everything's cleared out. After clearing out the area, I decided to get some Munchdews to eat leaves, but they needed some snow and cake, which wasn't too hard to get. Then it just came down to how far they reach and putting them all along one side. I'm just going to get this side set up, and I guess I don't know, I'm just going to I guess I'll work on the path, and I guess I'll see you when I've finished with that. So see you then. Okay, well, it's morning, so I can actually talk a bit louder again. But yeah, as you may notice, we now have a roof on this place, and I gotta say, I feel like this is looking pretty good. We still have a few little bits to, you know, finish up there and there, but apart from that, I'm happy with how this is turning out. And I'm not sure how much of this I actually showed, but we have the tree farm set up. So let's quickly head over there. We have the nice little path up here, and I made a nice bridge here, so I don't have to, you know, go down into the valley there and, you know, climb around. Here we are, the tree farms. We have this side for just, you know, normal trees, and then this side with the actual Munchdews. And I gotta say, these Munchdews, they make a lot of mana. I've actually already grabbed a bit of mana from the first one and this one, so they are a little bit lower, but they work oh so well. And then all you gotta do is come over here where we have the oak saplings, and then you just take it down, place in the oak sapling, and then bam, you have some wood. And then when you need more saplings, you can just go over to this side, cut them down, let the leaves fall, and then you're all good to go there as well. But yeah, the great thing is when I'm actually over here, these are basically just always shooting mana into here, because by the time these are finished with like putting, you know, all of the mana into the spreader and then into here, a new one is grown and it's already basically grabbing the leaves. As long as you sort of, you know, keep up with taking down the stripped trees and planting new saplings, you're basically all good.
With the new tree farm done, I decided to get a full inventory of logs and see how much taller I could get the tree.
Honestly, I gotta say, we get a really good view from up here. I mean, look at that. It's a beautiful view of the pond we have, like, behind it. It's just gonna be obstructed by a giant tree, so you're never gonna see it unless you actually come behind it. But yeah, nonetheless, pretty view.
While building the tree, I ended up getting distracted and building pedestals and other things I need to be able to make different seeds.
I need to quickly search up how we set up the infusion thing. I only just quickly look at a photo.
Oh, wait, okay.
Okay, never mind. If I place this down, it shows me where they go. I was just way overthinking this. We'll start off with the first one that shows up, which is air seeds. What do we actually do with air seeds? We get air essence. So these elements are used for rituals and stuff for Supremium. So I don't really need this stuff yet, because Supremium is like the best gear that you can get with mystical agriculture. So I guess I'll put them more towards the top. So if I go back to seeds, we have stone, dirt, wood, and ice. And then you get to level 2 stuff. So stone, we just need any type of stone, 4 inferium, and then some prosperity seed. I can do that. How many seeds can I make? Okay, there we go. There's max. So I can make 40 and 64. So if I split this into 4 even bits. Okay, I can make 26 of each. And I guess I'll just grab some granite. Now, we basically put the prosperity seed in the middle. Put inferium at each of these. And the other things at these corners. And then we hit the button. It all merges together. And we get our stone seed. There we go, stone seed. So I just need to do that 25 more times. I feel like there's probably a faster way to do this that I don't know about. But I'm too lazy to search it up. So we're just going to keep doing it this way.
Well, I need to go do some stuff, so I'm going to quickly go do that. And I guess I'll see you once I get the top plot up there set up and all the seeds made. So I originally finished building the tree upwards and I decided that I didn't want to post the video, so I lost or deleted a lot of the footage of me building it, and we'll be skipping ahead to where it's almost done. But I mean, there's not much I can really do. But yeah, I guess I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have, please give me a like, subscribe, really help me out. And back to future me, or I guess skip to future me. I've been making good progress on the dirt, because we have a full quadrant of dirt seeds. And below it, when I use the Supremium watering can, it waters those dirt seeds and the inferium. So we've gotten a few more levels of this done. I just have, like, I don't know, 8 more levels left to do. Something like that. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 levels left to do. Something like that. Now, a lot of this is actually ready for me to harvest and grab. So I'm going to do a full harvest of the whole thing. And we'll see how many more growth accelerators we can get down here. If I can get at least 15 growth accelerators, I think I'll be happy. Okay, we've got quite a bit of inferium to work with, so let's see how much tertium we can actually make. And we already have 6 here, which is helpful. Okay, there we go. About a bit over 2.5 stacks. It's pretty good. Okay, 43 Imperium. Question is, how much can we make with that? So we are going to have to make a few of those diamonds. Question is, how many can we actually make? Okay, I think we need to make 7. Okay, so we do that, and then we make 7 of them. So we're able to make 7. So we got 21. Big jump in how many extenders we have. I'm going to finish recording for now. I'm going to keep extending the levels we have here. I'll probably finish once we're all done.
Like I said, I'll probably be over at the tree farm a little bit working on that as well. But yeah, I'll probably see you once I finish all these levels, because that's all I really want to get done today.
Good news, I have every single level done. Every level has their dirt. Every level has their little like birch walkway. The only thing I have left to do is once I get to the top, I need to add the water stream for all of them, because I haven't got the water stream coming all the way up. And then I also need to hoe it all. But with the hoeing, I want to quickly check how much I've done so far. So I'm going to be using an iron hoe, and we've used that 74 times. So basically, by the end of this, whatever our full amount of that used, minus 74, is how many blocks of dirt, basically, is up here. Actually, did I have my tool? Wait, okay, so 917, and then if we go up and use the scythe on the next level. Okay, what does it say now? Is it still 917? Okay, it goes to 918. I guess I won't really be able to keep up with how much land is hoed, but I can check how many dirt blocks we've placed. We've placed about 39,000. I'll take off about 2,000 just from other episodes and stuff. So this tree took about 36,000 dirt. Wood is up to 17,000. We'll say 15,000 for that as well. So this took a lot of blocks. Yeah, so just doing the hoeing and adding in lanterns are just the last little bits I have to do. And then we will be all done for today. Finally. I don't know why I look over here. I'm used to looking over at chat. And I also got a few more of this stuff. I found out it doesn't actually affect the ones above. It only affects the dirt directly above it, not on different levels, which is a little annoying. It means I've sort of wasted my stuff getting the Imperium growth accelerators, because I did actually bring it down to that many growth accelerators, but I'm going to be honest, I didn't really notice that much of a difference. I noticed it being better just spread out, so they all sort of grow faster instead of just having a little segment. So I'm thinking, if I do have things that I want to grow faster, I might just do them on those spots. So say I have like, I want a lot of coal. I'll add growth accelerators to the coal, so, you know, I get that faster. Or something like that. So basically, just whatever I want faster, that is where I'll put the accelerators. Yeah, I guess I am going to get to hoeing about 30-something thousand dirt. And then we'll be done. And we are all done. So if I come up here, you can see all of the levels are hoed. There's only, I think, 3 that aren't done, which is coming up any second now. Yeah, though these last 3. The reason for that is because I went through about 8 to 10 stacks of iron making all of the lanterns, and I don't want to have to go mining, because I've already done heaps of mining this episode, getting prosperity shards, which is some of the footage I lost. Yeah, so I guess next episode we'll fill the tree up a little bit with some tier 2 seeds. But I guess for now, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please do know liking and subscribing. Let me know if you have any ideas for what you might want to add to the tree when I do the like finishing off and everything for it. Hope to see you in the next one. See ya.